The endangered gemsbok is a beautiful antelope with a striking black and white face mask. Both sexes have long, sharply pointed horns that can extend almost 4 feet in length. The horns can be used for protection against predators such as lions, and when lowered parallel to the ground, can be lunged at an enemy with great accuracy. Gemsbok are very swift runners and can easily outpace potential predators, such as African hunting dogs. They are well adapted to living in the arid areas of southwest Africa and can go for long periods of time without drinking. They are able to endure the extreme heat of their desert environment by avoiding overexertion, resting during the hottest times of the day, and feeding at night or in the early morning hours when plants are likely to contain the most moisture. Their sandy gray coats offer them great camouflage and make them nearly invisible in their natural desert habitat. The Nile leechwe are one of the most aquatic of all the antelope species. Breeding males darken with age and become dark chocolate brown with a broad white saddle across the neck and shoulders. Their hindquarters are slightly higher than their shoulders, and their hooves are long and splayed. Females, juveniles, and neutered males are chestnut in color with white underparts, face, and throat markings. As their name suggests, they inhabit the floodplains along the banks of the Nile River in Africa, where they move back and forth with the rising and falling of the annual floodwaters. They prefer to eat swampy grasses and aquatic plants that may only be intermittently exposed as floodwaters rise and recede. They are excellent swimmers and are often found grazing in water up to shoulder height. Although leechwe are relatively slow on land, no other antelope can run as fast through water or are as efficient in mud. If predators such as lions are in which to roam, so please be sure to look carefully around as you drive slowly through. That movement in the bushes you mistake for a gust of wind could very well be, if you look closer, a concealed animal. Remember, please drive very slowly. You will soon be passing through the gates to the Gorongosa Preserve, but you will return to further explore the Gur Forest in just a few minutes. You will probably notice an employee in a zebra-striped vehicle up ahead of you. They are there for your protection and for the protection of the animals in the surrounding preserve, in case they try to wander into the domain of His Majesty the Lion. Yes, there are lions ahead. Please be sure that your windows and doors remain closed at all times. Lions can explode from a standing start and cover 100 yards in a matter of seconds. As peaceful as they may look, please don't tempt them to display their incredible power. If you have not yet reached the gates, stop this recording now and restart it when you reach the other side.
Water buffalo. Oh, we're going through the lands.
Straight. Why aren't there any tigers?
No, there's no tigers in Africa.
It's here.
Not yet, but there's still. Smelling. Oh yeah, she was right.
So he said hi.
I want here.
And you got the other ones that are nice and sleepy.
Maybe she's not. Maybe she's just like purring.
Yeah.
It's not that good. Wait, no, stop.
Yay.
Stop by the main office today, or else check our website.
I want to see my birthday here.
Remember to watch carefully for the rest of the animals here in the Gur Forest. Parts of this preserve are quite heavily wooded, and the animals here may well be hiding in plain sight. The Kulan, also called Mongolian wild asses, are native to Mongolia and northern China. These sandy-colored animals blend in well in their flat individuals of both sexes. Mature males will fight each other viciously for the right to mate, using their teeth and hooves as formidable weapons. The larger of the two species of Indian antelope you will see here are the nilgai, which can weigh up to 550 pounds. Adult breeding males have short, straight horns and are nicknamed blue bulls because of the slate-gray color of their coats. Females and juveniles are brown in color and do not have horns, but both sexes can easily be identified by two white spots on each cheek and what look like black and white striped socks at their ankles. Nilgai are mainly diurnal, which means they are active during the daylight hours. Breeding males will not tolerate other rival males, and they will often compete with one another using threatening posture displays and neck wrestling matches. Being a prey species of lions, leopards, tigers, and hyenas, nilgai have very keen senses of hearing and eyesight to help them sense approaching danger. When startled, they can run away at speeds of almost 30 miles per hour and will often head to the water to aid their escape. Unfortunately, like many other species throughout India, wild populations of these beautiful animals have drastically declined due to overhunting and loss of habitat. The smaller of the two species of Indian antelope you will find in this preserve are called black buck. They stand just 2.5 feet tall and are named for the dark color of the coat of the mature breeding male, hence black buck. They have white bellies and prominent white circles under their eyes. The male's straight ringed horns twist 3 or 4 times and are about 2 feet in length. The females do not have horns and are light brown in color, but have the same white bellies and white circles under their eyes that the males do. Noted for their speed, black buck can easily outdistance greyhound dogs and are able to clear high fences from a standing jump. That unique springing behavior you may see is called pronking. The black buck will leap straight up into the air and land on all 4 feet at once. This behavior may be associated with play, or it may serve to alert the rest of the herd to danger, or to notify potential predators that they have been seen and not to bother pursuing. In India, these beautiful little antelope have been overhunted so extensively that they are now in danger of becoming extinct. Perhaps the most impressive inhabitants of the Gir forest are the Asiatic water buffaloes. They are normally found in swampy areas of India and Southeast Asia, and in this preserve you will likely find them partially submerged in one of the large lakes or canals. These large and sometimes aggressive animals can weigh as much as a ton and have huge crescent-shaped horns which curve back over their shoulders. Their broad hooves are well adapted to distribute their weight over a large surface so they don't sink into mud. They commonly feed on jungle grasses and aquatic plants, but their diets are also supplemented here at Lion Country Safari with hay and grain. Truly wild Asiatic water buffalo are very rare, but this species has been widely domesticated, and there are millions of them currently living throughout the world. Gestation lasts approximately 10 months, and one calf is typically born at a time. They will be tours, 20% discount at our restaurant and gift shops, and a 10% discount on the daily rates at our award-winning KOA campground, strong enough to support their weight. The adult males weigh as much as 350 pounds and can grow to a height of 8 feet. They can attain a running speed of up to 35 miles per hour, which is a good defense against most would-be predators. They are extremely strong and can be very aggressive, so keep your doors and windows closed and locked at all times. An ostrich can inflict severe injury with a swift kick of its powerful leg or even with its beak. Adult male ostriches can be distinguished by their black feathers, while the feathers of females and immature birds are a dull gray. Eggs are usually laid here at Lion Country between February and June. Be sure to keep a sharp eye out for the nests. These large ground nests may contain 30 or more eggs at a time. You won't be able to miss the eggs if they're around. Each one is about the size of a cantaloupe and weighs about 2 pounds. Although they are the largest eggs in the world, they are also the smallest egg in proportion to body size produced by any bird. If you're looking for a souvenir, ostrich eggs are seasonally available for sale at our main gift shop.
Ostrich eggs?
Also found in this expansive preserve are a variety of hoofed animals called ungulates, which can be easily identified by the different shapes of their horns. By the way, do you know the difference between antlers and horns? Antlers, which are typical headgear of deer, are made of bone and are shed and regrown again every year.
Start paying attention to the
Horns,
lesson.
which are the headgear of antelope, sheep, goats, and cattle, have a bony core with an outer covering made up of keratin. That's the same protein that makes up your hair and fingernails. Horns are not shed annually and actually continue to grow throughout the animal's lifetime. Now I'll describe some of the different species to keep watch for as you continue your safari today. The eland is the largest of the African antelope species, with males reaching 6 feet at the shoulder and weighing 1,500 pounds. They have a thin orange-colored coat with a few vertical white stripes across the shoulders and sides. Both males and females have straight screw-like horns that are often 3 feet long. A flap of skin called a dewlap hangs down at the front of the neck and bears a tuft of hair on the end of it. They are found in small herds in the open habitats of East Africa. Eland are easily tamed and are farmed in some parts of Africa for meat and milk. Eland milk has triple the fat content and twice the protein of the milk from a dairy cow. Do you remember the water buck that we saw in Ruaha National Park? You should be able to spot more of these animals in this section. Remember that water buck have the white target-like markings on their rumps. If you look carefully, you can probably